All right, so Aaron Rodgers was on Pat McAfee's podcast, which is pretty good. I think he got picked up by the Zone as well. Had old Ohio State and Green Bay linebacker A.J. Hawk on as well, and he admitted that sometimes he changes the play calls and acts like the headset is faulty. Talk about it, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. It's kind of a fun moment, but, you know, Aaron Rodgers gets the, how can I say it, he gets the label as being a toxic quarterback because some of the things that's leaked out, or you know, some of them is, you know, supposed to be alleged or rumored, but he said that he didn't, you know, came out, he didn't respect Mike McCarthy's, you know, IQ. One of the things that were actually factual was when Greg Jennings was coming up for a contract, he basically told, I think it was the 49ers, they need to pick Greg up. And a lot of people just don't like him because he's a grade A asshole, but he's a magnificent quarterback, first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback if he don't win another Super Bowl. But he basically said that, you know, in the 2 times he's been with Matt LaFleur, his headset went out 3 or 4 times. You know, he been with several years with Mike McCarthy. The headset has only went out like 2 times. But he said sometimes he acts like the play set is broke to call his own play. And we already know that was an issue, or it's a controversy early in Green Bay tenure with Matt LaFleur, where he said that, you know, he wanted to call his own plays at the line of scrimmage, and Matt LaFleur says that's not how that offense works, and, you know, it kind of was an issue there. But for some, you know, at some point they met a common ground, and they've been hot this season, you know, and they've been throwing, you know, he's been doing with Lazard, without Devontae Adams, with Aaron Jones, and they've been doing a damn good job. But, you know, it doesn't surprise me. You know, at this point, I think he's been reached Peyton Manning level where he can call his own play at the line of scrimmage, or he should be calling his own plays. But he said that if you know the game plan, when the headset come out, you know what the personnel is on the field, you should be able to kind of keep you know, get an idea of what the, you know, play he wanted to call, the coach wants to call. But that doesn't really bother me much. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a hell? Peyton Manning should be, Peyton Manning did, and Aaron Rodgers should be able to call his own plays. Matt LaFleur can do all the shit he want to talk to, but it should be a time at the play, in the game, if, you know, if a team drop 8 in the box, you know, Aaron should be able to change the play, you know, to really get them the best chance to win. And obviously Aaron Rodgers is in on the game plan during the week, so he really like a co-offensive coordinator anyway. So, you know, forget trying to go with the theme, you know what I'm saying, or with the game, or with the play. You know, if you call the play and it don't look good, he should be able to audible out of it. You know, but it also should be some plays that, regardless of what you think, we run in that play. But, you know, like I said, you know, Aaron Rodgers, you know, people want the perfect quarterback. It doesn't exist. Peyton wasn't the perfect quarterback. He didn't have a big arm. Brady wasn't the perfect quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Some things that he was lacking. You know, he had a feet of Aaron. You know, I compare Aaron Rodgers to John Elway. You know, remember John got the 3, you know, Super Bowls early in his career and lost all 3 to some iconic teams, I believe. And then he won 2 with Terrell Davis. So he kind of remind me like that. People forget John has some great feet and a great arm. I rank John as the 3rd greatest quarterback that I've seen. Obviously, Tom, I'm a University of Michigan guy, so Tom is going to be number 1. I mean, you can put Tom or Joe. I tend to think maybe Joe could be more number 1 because he played in a tougher era. Let's just say they won A, 1B. Then I go with John Elway. You know what I'm saying? People say, you know, Peyton Manning, you fucking nobody say. Peyton Manning used to choke. John didn't get over the hump because John can have 5 Super Bowls if Denver gave him everything he wanted or he needed. Once he got a solid running back and a solid defense, then he wasn't no stopping the Denver Broncos. Remember, Peyton been to what? 4 Super Bowls, I think. Won, lost 2. I mean, 1, 2, lost 2, I think. Because he went versus Chicago and Rex Grossman. Then he went against the New Orleans Saints and Terry Porter picked him off. He choked that game. Then he lost to Seattle, I believe, and then he ended up with Denver. Then he ended up with Denver. He closed out with Cam Newton. I just think John Elway is the 3rd best quarterback I've seen. Some people might say it's a bias. It's really not a bias there. My uncle did live in Colorado. I mean, in Denver to be exact. My uncle was a cop in Aurora, Colorado, but he passed away a couple years ago. I never met him though. That's the crazy thing about it. You know, but I just think he is. You know, there's no personal connection to Denver other than that, but I've never been. I just think he is the 3rd best quarterback I've seen. So I think he reminds me of Rodgers, just better in my opinion. But I think he's better than Peyton. Some people might say you did wrong. Just my opinion. You know, people forget the drive he had versus Cleveland. the legs that he had. Remember, he had legs too. You know, John could have played baseball, chose football, didn't want to go to, I think, to the Colts or whatever it was. So, just my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the NFL playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App at CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know what it is. We gone.